Testing, testing. Alright, looks like we are pretty much good to go. Hope you all had yourself a good weekend. It's Home Run Derby going on in real life. It's the semifinals. And of course here we got Yankees versus Red Sox. Nathan Eovaldi versus Jameson Taillon. Taillon a 10-3 record, a 3.77 ERA. Eovaldi an 8-11 record, a 4.21 ERA. So obviously the big story would be if Mancini could pull this off. I think that'd be the best story out of this derby. Obviously his comeback. Right now he looks like he might be heading to the final. He's only a few home runs behind Story with a minute and a half to go. But yeah, here we go. Yankees, Red Sox. Yankees are now 6-6 against the Red Sox this year in the regular season. They've lost the first two of this series. Bullpen's pretty much fully ready to go. Aaron Judge, we're going to give him a day off for Mike Tauchman. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put Pollock in right. He'll get the start in right. I'm trying to think. Let's see here. Didi's been struggling lately, honestly. But we'll put Hicks, Real Muto, Gio, then Frazier, Driscoll. We'll have, yeah, Driscoll, Pollock, Gio, Didi. We'll have Frazier bat fifth. So then, yeah, we'll have. I think this is the way to go. LeMahieu, Tauchman will get the start. He'll DH today. Aaron Hicks. Yeah, Judge will get a day off against Eovaldi, who he does not hit well. And everybody else, I think, will be good to go for the finale. What's up, Gibby? How's it going, buddy? Hope all is well. Hope I might have jinxed Trey Mancini. He hasn't hit a home run now in 30 seconds. So, but, yeah, so that's the one change is that Judge will sit, Pollock will play right, Tauchman will DH today against Eovaldi. What's up, Styles? How's it going? Hope all is well. Hope you all had a good weekend. As we head to the Fenway for the last two of a 4-game set, Red Sox took the first two 3-1 and 4-3. I saw Styles. I had it on the background. Yeah, Gibby, it's going to be hard to see somebody beating him. I mean, unless he gets tired. But he put on a show in the first round. I actually feel real bad for Sal Perez because he had the second most home runs of the first round. But yeah, he had the second most. What's up, TJ? He had the second most home runs of the first round. But he went against Alonso. And Ohtani just did not look like he knew what he was doing out there. I do not think his pitching coach or the guy who was throwing the batting practice to him basically helped him at all. He seemed to be very inconsistent. And yeah, no, exactly, Odoms. Their pitchers were terrible. It didn't look like they knew how to throw to lefties. It just, I don't know what it is. But yeah, good to see Trey Mancini advance. That's a great story. As he beats Trevor Story going to the final. As DJ LeMahieu leads off here against Eovaldi. First pitch swinging, fouls it back out of play, 0-1. LeMahieu 2 for 18 in his career with a couple strikeouts against Eovaldi. No, it's not. It's not, Odoms. Not entirely. I mean, he gave it a good run, though. The one thing that Soto does, though, that makes him dangerous is he's not just trying to pull the ball. And I think that's why actually him versus Ohtani was a good matchup because I think Ohtani was trying to pull everything too much. As this is chopped up right back to Eovaldi, he'll flip the first for the first out, one away. Exactly, Landon. I think Soto using the whole field was what Ohtani should have done. I think Ohtani would have won, actually. If you look at the lineup, LeMahieu just saw a ground out 5 by Tauchman to the DH. Aaron Hicks in center, JT Realmuto behind the plate, Adam Frazier in left, Gio Urshela at third, Didi Gregorius is short, Jerome Driscoll at first, and AJ Pollock playing right and batting ninth. What's up, JC? How's it going? So it's a mix, right? I mean, definitely Ohtani's, the guy who was throwing to Ohtani did not help him as this is fouled back out of play by Tauchman 0-1. But, well, it's tragic, Odoms. He might never be the same. You tear an ACL like that, as Tauchman hitting 288, 4 homers, 10 RBIs, he might never be the same. He might never be as fast as he was. It's a shame. It's absolutely a generational talent. who blew out his knee, is going to miss the rest of this year. He's going to probably miss a lot of next year, too. As a fastball, cutter, curveball, splitter pitcher. Black Widow was... yeah, Odoms, I went to the 22-1 Dodger game. Yeah, I saw... Talk about a home run derby. Holy cow. Nice to see history there. Landon walks better than a strikeout. JC, Black Widow was okay. It was just okay. It's hard with prequels because, like, you know how it has to end. As Talkman caught looking, strike 3, just gets the knees. First K for Eovaldi, and that brings up Aaron Hicks. 366 average, 34 homers, 75 RBIs. One of the few Yankees that should be hitting the ball well this series. Smacks this to the left field line, foul 0-1. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's going to miss like a full year, JC, for sure. Hicks 3 for 16 in his career against Eovaldi. So, yeah, it's a shame, Odoms. And it basically means the Braves are done. I do not see the Braves making any kind of a miraculous bounce back now. Yeah, Landon, it was absolutely, it was disgusting. It was disgusting to watch. It was bad baseball. Yeah, watch Josh Reddick get rocked. And yeah, JC at Mancini, that's the story of the home run derby, honestly. That's what everybody's rooting for. Right? You know, I mean, to be a great story for him. It's be another 0-2 here from Eovaldi to Hicks. Swing and a miss on a pitch. The bottom fell out of it. The throw down the first to complete the play. And Eovaldi has a 1-2-3 first as the Yankee offense continues to struggle here in Fenway. We go bottom 1, no score. Jameson Taillon making his 18th start of the year, a 3.77 ERA, about a 10-1 strikeout to walk ratio, a 10-3 record. You know, Odoms, I really think the Yankees are going to try and go after Story in the offseason. But Gallo's up for grabs for sure. Yeah, I mean, Monkey, I mean, that was hysterical with, Peralta dropping the fly ball left. That's really when the wheels came off the cart, as that's a strike on the inside black to Bogarts 0-1, right? Like, it was like 13-0. Like, the game was well out of hand, but, like, he makes that catch that's inning over. And then suddenly it's like home run, home run, home run, home run. I mean... Yeah, JC, that's probably fair. They'll fall to 4th behind the Mets, Phillies, and Nationals. That misses outside 2-2. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't watch the. I don't know what happened with the game Sunday. I was watching the Euro final. As this is chopped to third, Gio there. He'll gobble it up and fire to first. One away here in the bottom of the first. I watched. Yeah, I was watching the Euro final between Italy and England. Thank God Italy won. So you just saw Bogarts followed by Rojas, JD Martinez, Rafael Devers, Adam Duvall in right, Hunter Renfroe in center, Gonzalez at first today, Kiki Hernandez at second, and Austin Hedges behind the plate. You know, Marks, that is possible. There's a strike, 0-1. The Nets could win it. The Phillies could win it. The Phillies are only 3 back after the Mets blew that game against the Pirates. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Diamond Flow. Much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, no, that was terrible with the Yankees. Again, Aaron Boone, I don't know why you have Domingo Germán start the 9th. Why are you saving the bullpen before the All-Star break? A swing and a miss there, strike 3, 2 away here in the first K for Taillon.
Batting third, no left fielder.
Yeah, the English hooligan soccer fans are the absolute worst, Gibby. They're a bunch of trash, and that's why I'm so glad that Italy won. And, yeah, so. I mean, I don't know, JC. I mean, it's probably going to be Alonso, unless he gets tired or something. As there's a strike that Gene returns 0-2. What's up, Proxy? How's it going? Yeah, Odom's never turn it off. Yeah, Green blew it, but it's also, why start that inning with Germán? Why start the inning with Germán? Swing and a miss, strike 3. So, nice job. Nice inning there from Taillon. We go top 2. Both teams went 1-2-3. No score in Boston. Like, why are you trying to save the pen? And then when Green gets in trouble, why not pull him for somebody else? Use the whole bullpen to close that game. It's the game before the All-Star break. Yeah, JC probably will repeat Alonso. As JT Realmuto, 34 homers, 61 RBIs. I mean, I get we took 2 of 3, but still a chance to sweep them in their home ballpark. Again, the Yankees only 3 games over 500 now. They're 8 back of Boston. They're 4 back or 5 back of a wild card. Yeah, that's the thing. Angry Monkey suddenly doesn't care about us showing everybody his tattoo. As that's when I missed 0-2. He's a hypocrite. It shows he was lying. All right, JC. I don't know. I don't think they were cheating in Game 3, as that's grounded to short. Nice throw by Rojas, one away. But as we look at the Red Sox defense, Martinez in left, Renfroe in center, Duvall in right. Devers at third, Rojas at short, Kiki Hernandez at second, Marwin Gonzalez a rare start at first base, and Austin Hedges gets the start behind the plate. You know, we took 4 or 6 on the 6-game road trip, right? Well, again, it's this has popped up to shallow center, long run for Renfroe. He will get there though and make the catch 2 away. Yeah, we all knew he was lying, Monkey. That's the thing, and now he rubs it in everybody's face. As Gio Urshela hitting .308, 23 homers, 52 RBIs. Hammers one to left field. That is going to dunk in front of Martinez for a base hit. So, first base runner for either team here in the top of the second as Gio gets a 2-out single. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius, 27 homers, 62 RBIs at .306 average. No, Landon, I don't think the Astros are the team to beat in the American League. I really think it's the White Sox. Again, the Astros got swept by the Orioles. They lost 2 of 3 to the Yankees. They're not beating good teams. They're not beating bad teams. Never mind good ones. This is grounded to first. Gonzalez will take it to end the inning. So we go bottom second. Still no score here in Fenway. Yeah, I still think it's the White Sox. Yeah, I'm rooting for Soto versus Mancini, Odoms. JC, the Yankees, there is no division chance. There is no division chance. Unless the Yankees come out of the All-Star break and literally win 10 in a row. I'm being completely serious. The Yankees have to win 10 in a row coming out of the All-Star break to have a chance at the division. There's a strike 0-1. And the reason why is because 8 of those 10 is against the Red Sox. As this one popped up to deep left field. Long run for Frazier. He will get there and make the catch as he bounces against the wall for the first out of the inning. Nice play by Adam Frazier. As we look at the Yankee defense now, Hicks in center, Pollock in right, Urshela at third, Didi at short, LeMahieu at second, Driscoll at first, and JT Realmuto behind the plate. Yeah, the Yankees need make a lot of moves, and unfortunately, I don't see them making the right moves. As this is grounded to third, Gio there because of the shift, long throw in time, 2 quick outs here in the second. Exactly, JC. We're still 4 back, even if we pull off a sweep. I agree, Styles. I've been saying it. The Yankee season's over. I said it. We're going to finish a couple games above 500, kind of right where we're at. We'll probably miss the wild card by like 5 games. We're going to not make the division by like 7 or 8. And that's how it's going to go. I don't see us suddenly beating Boston the next 8 times we face them. Yeah, no, the Astros pitching is fine. Verlander isn't what he once was, but Greinke is still obviously a dominant force as this is chopped to third. Gio there, long throw in time, and despite the long fly ball because of a nice play by Frazier, it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go top third. No score here in Boston. Yeah, no, I don't know, Darkstroke. Again, look, I think the White Sox are the team to beat. The Astros are going to make the playoffs whether we like it or not, unless they really collapse. But they're going to make the playoffs as Driscoll fouls one back out of play, 0-1. Oh, I should have started Mike Ford. Oh, well. I'm not sure, JC, as that misses inside, 1-1. But Styles, that we need pitching, we need everything, Styles. We need another starter, another reliever, and we need a couple bats. As that's fouled back out of play, 1 and 2. Probably not Darkstroke. That's the thing, but he's still going to be better than most options. As swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away here in the third. Meant to start Mike Ford today. Ah, well. That brings up A.J. Pollock, heading 9th, batting .314, 15 homers, 67 RBIs. This foul back out of play, 0-1. Yeah, Landon, that's a pretty good rotation, and I think Alonso's going to absolutely destroy Soto. Soto really dropped the ball here in the second round. Is this one the deep right field and over his head and over the wall? It's a ground rule double for Pollock. Red Sox are lucky that stayed in the park. Otherwise, he might be at third right now. It's a ground rule double, though. Pollock's first extra base hit as a Yankee, just beyond the diving Duvall. So 1 away now with a runner on second. And that brings DJ LeMahieu back up. Chops this up the middle, but Eovaldi fields, fires the first, just like his first at-bat, 2 away. I mean, yeah, Gibby, I think the Braves are done. I think Soto got a 11. That brings up Talkman. Oh, he still got his bonus time. He still got his bonus time. That brings up Talkman now. Yeah, Gibby, I just don't see it. Just foul back out of play 0-1. Nah, Odoms, I think the White Sox beat the Astros. I think the White Sox are a better team. I really do, top to bottom. This is fouled off to the left side, 0-2. That's your opinion, Odoms. I'm starting to doubt the Padres, though. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The National League is a lot more interesting, as this is up the middle. Renfroe there, and just like usual, the Yankees hit the ball hard, but right at Renfroe. He makes the catch. We go bottom third. The Yankees threaten, but do not score. As Gonzalez hitting 250, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. I definitely believe the ALCS could be White Sox Astros. Like, depending on how the playoffs, like the bracket goes. But, like, I think the White Sox are a better team than the Astros. I do. As that misses low, 1-1. The Brewers, Styles. I think the Brewers. I think the Brewers are a better team. Especially the Brewers will have home field advantage. This is the deep left center field. Hicks going back will make... Oh, he dropped it! Aaron Hicks dropped it in the sun! Oh, my goodness, and the Yankee defense continues to let them down. That'll go as a double for some reason. Gonzalez, they give him a double. That should have been caught, though. Yeah, I mean, I think the Brewers, because they have home field, they'll have home field advantage over the Mets. I think the Brewers take it. Yeah, Odoms, that's not happening. The Yankees are not getting to the playoffs. That misses inside to Hernandez, 1-0. Can't believe Aaron Hicks dropped that easy fly ball, 2-0. What about Castillo? That hits outside corner, 2-1. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous when somebody just drops a fly ball like that. Like you're playing for the Diamondbacks. Styles, I wouldn't say the Astros own the Yankees. In the season series, we won the season series 4-2 this year. So that misses outside 3-2. Oh, the drop of the ball. Oh, that Castillo, yeah. As now this one popped up to right center field. Fairly deep, long run for Pollock, but he will get there. Tagging and going to third, as that's a bad throw by Pollock, is Gonzalez. Yeah, the Yankees won both series 2-1, even with us having a bad year. Styles, 5 games for the Mets, that's not a lot. As this one popped up towards left center, Frazier is there, he'll make the catch. Tagging is Gonzalez. Here's Frazier's throw. It's up the line, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Again, how you drop that ball in center field. Hicks hurts the Yankees again with his defense. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Odoms, yeah, but they're saying the Astros then had 2 bad series against the Yankees. Like, the Yankees took 2 of 3 from them twice. As they say, Bogart checks the swing. Yankees can't seem to buy a call here in Boston. As now this one popped fouled in the right field line, 2-2. So Soto's final number was 15. Yeah, Alonso's going to tear through that. This is chopped to third. Gio there from the infield grass fires the first in time. But because of the dropped fly ball, leading to a Gonzalez double and a couple sac flies, it's 1-0 Red Sox. The Yankees are okay, Odoms. We're a 500 ball club, man. Yeah, Phillies are only, what, 3 back of the Mets? And the Mets got a lot more doubleheaders to have still, as Aaron Hicks 0 for 1. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. And the Mets just they just split a 4-game series with the Pirates. This one fouled off 0-2. Yeah. It'll be an 0-2 to Hicks. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Hicks can't believe it. 4 Ks for Eovaldi. Brings up JT Realmuto now. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Just short. Alonso, I don't even think he's going to need the bonus time to beat Soto. As that misses, swing and a miss there, 0-1. The 0-1 to JT. Chases 1 to 0-2. Good curveball there from Eovaldi. Odoms, that is true. The Mets offense is pretty bad. As swing and a miss, strike 3. Hedges drops it. He'll fire to first in time. 2 away to complete the play. That's also true. The Nats are typically a team that's very good in the second half, Landon. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. As that brings up Adam Frazier now. He's 0 for 1. Takes one outside. 1-0. Pitching will win championship styles, but you can't, you know, if you got to score something, right? Like, the Mets, Yankees, and Pirates are the bottom 3 offenses in baseball. Is that, oh, they called that a strike, 2-1. That was out, looked outside to me. So Eovaldi getting the benefit of the doubt here as Frazier pops it up to shallow right center field. This should do it for the inning. Renfroe makes the catch, and we go bottom 4. So the Red Sox still up 1-0 as the Yankee offense just can't get going. Yeah, no surprise that Alonso beat Soto. I'm still rooting for Mancini, but there's a strike at the knees to Rojas, 0-1. There's another strike at the knees, quickly 0-2. Tyon is dealing today. It's a shame that they didn't give, I can't believe they didn't give Hicks an error on that one play, because that, to me, if the Yankees lose this game 1-0, I don't even want Story at the deadline, dude. I don't want Story. I don't want to trade for him. He's a free agent at the end of the year. Sign him as a free agent and get rid of Torres now. This is pop for prospects. This has popped up towards center left, excuse me, on the shallow on the infield. Didi there makes the catch, 1 away. JD Martinez now, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Yankee season is over. This is grounded to short. Gregorius is there. Fires the first in time too. I don't see the Red Sox and Rays falling apart enough for the Yankees to suddenly make it interesting. Odoms, I don't think Scherzer's going to Toronto. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm kind of with Landon. I think expect maybe a trade. I don't think they let. I don't think they trade Scherzer. I don't. Now Devers hammers one to right, and Pollock misplays it. Again, the computer kind of just froze, even though I'm jamming the joystick down. As now this one gets away. A bad throw by Pollock in right allows Devers to get the second, and the Yankee defense is letting him down again. There goes a single, an error on Pollock. And that brings up Duvall, takes a strike now 0-1. Yeah, I don't think that they're making any trade. Yankees and Blue Jays are basically tied. I think the Yankees are a half game back behind the Blue Jays styles. Like, I'm not worried about Toronto. That misses outside 1 and 2. Unless Toronto suddenly gets themselves another ace. 'Cause that's what they would need to really turn it around. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tyon gets out of the jam. We go top 5. Yankees still down 1-0. No, JC, that's not how it works. It's every year he's been. That's not how it works. Because he was in the league technically last year. It's not like he, like. Maybe Odoms, maybe Marte. Gio Urshela 1 for 1 with a single. He'll be 2 for 2 in Derby opportunities, JC. He's the defending champ, but your statement is not true that he would have won the Derby every year he's in the league just because there was no Derby last year. That's an untrue statement. That is an incorrect sentence. Yeah, there was no Derby, so he couldn't have won it. Swing and miss there, 0-2. That's just it. It's just no Derby. There's just no winner. That's it. Like, that misses outside 1-2. Like, he's not automatically given a championship because there was no Derby last year. That misses outside 2-2. Yeah, like, he's the defending champion, but there was no Derby last year. That's like there was no World Series in '94, so the Blue Jays were 3-time champs in the mid-'90s. Like, no, that's not the case. This is grounded to second. Nice play there by Kike, 1 away. Like, there's no World Series, so you're saying the Blue Jays won it 3 years in a row? No, that's not how it works. I agree, Landon. They're really one pitcher away as Didi chops this to the right side. Because of the shift, Kike from the outfield. Grass 2 away. Yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. Yeah, JC. When there's a derby. First pitch to Driscoll. Hammered foul, but it's just a long, loud strike. 0-1. Now this one hammered to left field. That'll be a base hit. So the rookie comes through with a single here in the top of the 5th. Yankees still down 1-0, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock, who doubled in his last at-bat. Yeah, I don't think he's back yet either, Styles. As just missing that cutter is Pollock, 0-1. Just out in front of it. A little early. Now this one rolled to the left side. Devers there. He'll go the short way to second and not retire the side. So again, just like game 1, Yankees getting some hits, but not getting any runs. We go bottom 5th. Still 1-0 Red Sox. As Hunter Renfroe leads things off here. He's 0 for 1. Fouled back out of play. 0-1. Not until the end of July, JC, if he's coming back then. He injured his groin again, so now they're saying maybe early August. This is fouled off the plate by Renfroe, 0-2. Maybe, Landon. Maybe. I mean, again, I don't know what's going to happen between the Rays and Red Sox, but I know this. The Yankees and Jays are not catching them. As this one, goodbye baseball. Renfroe out in front of that slider, hooks it over the Green Monster, his 8th of the year. He continues to hurt Yankee pitching. Wasn't a terrible pitch, but he was able to square it up. So 2-0 Red Sox. As this one chopped the first, Driscoll there will take it himself, 1 away. Oh, Severino? No, Severino's going to suck. Severino's going to suck real bad, JC, when he gets back. Severino is going to be terrible. The Yankees should look to probably try and add him to the bullpen and not put him in the rotation anymore. That fouled back out of play, 0-1. The dude hasn't pitched consistently in like 3 years. He's done, in my opinion, as a starter. He's too injury prone. I would convert him to a reliever. As this one chopped foul, 0-2. Who's Alex Gibbs, Landon? This one, a little broken bat pop up to first. Driscoll will make the catch, 2 away. Is this somebody who I should be aware of? Yeah, Alonso's going to win easy. Austin Hedges now up at the plate. Oh, nobody did in his first at-bat. Oh, sac fly. He had a sac fly. Consistently, JC? What, 2018 maybe? Yeah, well, the only good thing is Darkstroke, there's only a couple of years left on it, so... This is chopped to the right side. Driscoll there will field, flip to tie on covering, the end of 5th. Oh, dude, he was an offensive line coach, man. Like, that's not a... Like, it's sad he died, but, yeah, there's no reason why I should have known who that is. Yeah, your offensive line coach from 25 years ago passed. I mean, it's sad, but the dude was old. I think it's a bigger tragedy that the Niners tight end who passed away at 47 from CTE, I forget his name, as this one hammered on the left field line, 0-1 to LeMahieu. Yeah, JC, I mean, it's, yeah, Dark Streak, it might have been 2017, exactly, as that's up the middle and through for a base hit. So LeMahieu chops one up the middle. When he was good, Styles, but he hasn't been good in 3 years, man. He hasn't been healthy. That brings up Mike Talkman, who's 0 for 2. JC, I don't know. We don't have five starters right now. As Mike Talkman, goodbye, baseball! One swing of the bat wraps it around the pesky pole, his 5th of the year, and we are tied at 2 here in the 6th. A base hit and a bomb by the Bombers. And finally, the Yankee offense shows a little bit of life here in Fenway. And we're all tied at 2. Yeah, I mean, call up Devi Garcia, Hector Cortez. Herman should be traded. And I agree. I think Hector Nestor should be allowed to start. Yeah, of course, it's a better story, Styles. The dude came back from cancer, and he's in the home run derby. Like, it's a better story for baseball. Zach catches the outside corner, 1-1. Nestor Cortez Jr., I'm fine with him being the 5 as Hicks skies one to center. This should be playable, though. Renfroe going back, still back. Settles under it near the track, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Yeah, I mean, look, Montgomery, Cole, get rid of Domingo Herman, Devi Garcia, Clark Schmidt should be in there. Like, Michael King isn't bad, maybe, as a 5th starter. The problem is that right now the Yankee managers are ruining some of these young kids. It's like what they did with Joba Chamberlain and Phil Hughes. It's a joke. Being 0-1 to Real Muto. Fouled off to the right side, 0-2. No, I mean, it's a competition still, JC. Like, that misses outside 1-2. But, like, yeah, I mean, look. It's okay that nobody wants Pete outside of Mets fans. Like, it's a better story for baseball, though, if the cancer survivor wins the home run derby. It'll be a 2-2. Chopped to the left side by Real Muto. Rojas is there. Rojas fires the first. In time, 2 away. Yeah, I think Mancini might get traded, Styles, honestly. Adam Frazier 0 for 2 with a couple flyouts. I mean, look, Mancini's going to put up a decent number, right? Like, that's the thing, is that, I mean, Pete should still beat him, but, I mean, of course, comeback player of the year, Darkstroke, but yeah, like, that's in the dirt, 1-1. Like, Mancini looks like he might put up 22, 23 homers. Is that the number, Landon? I'm a little behind on my stream on my phone, so I'm only at there. I think that's number 22 now on my phone. Right? Like, it's not going to be easy for Alonso, as this one skied to right center field and fairly deep. Renfroe going back, still back into the Bermuda Triangle. He makes the catch. Deepest part of the ballpark, that 420 no man's land. But Mike Talkman gets the Yankees on the board in a big way. The end of 5.5, we are tied at 2. Yeah, Darkstroke, I would trade for Marquez. I would trade for Marquez. I said that actually in my list last week. So bottom 6, Yankees need a shutdown inning here. That brings up Xander Bogaerts against Tyon. There's a strike, 0-1. That misses low and inside, 1-1. Yeah, I mean, Ohtani, first off, I think he was trying too hard, right? He was trying, like, way too hard. You could tell he was well out in front of a lot of the pitches. His pitching coach, or whoever that was throwing to him, Did not help as this is through the right side for a base hit. So leadoff single by Bogarts. A fastball that got too much of the plate. What's up, Carter? How's it going? Everybody's got a price, Darkstroke. Everybody's got a price. Yeah, Alonso's going to win. There's no doubt. Miguel Rojas now. He's 0 for 2. Takes a strike, 0-1. He goes opposite field for a base hit. So back-to-back singles, the leadoff here in the 6th, and here's going to come the 3-run home run from J.D. Martinez. Watch. And yes, Matt Blake is a terrible pitching coach. We should get rid of him. He did nothing in Cleveland. It was the great pitchers he had in Cleveland. We know that now. As this one skied to right, Pollock there. He'll make the catch. Bogarts tags. Pollock's throw is a little behind him. Wonder if Judge was there, if he would have been able to get him, but instead that brings up Devers, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Swings through a fastball, 0-1. And now this one chopped to third. Gio goes to second for 1 on the first. It's a double play. The Yankees get out of the jam as Gio turns the beautiful around the horn. 5-4-3 rally killer. Oh, good turn there by LeMahieu. And the Yankees are coming up top of the 7th, and we're still tied at 2. What's up, JB? How's it going? And yes, I do believe the Suns are going to probably win actually in 6 now, Landon. Maybe not 5. As Miro Petit comes in for his 41st appearance of the year, he will face Gio Urshela. Gio 1 for 2 with a single. Chases a cutter out of the zone, 0-1. Matt Andriese also warming in the Sox pen. Yeah, Darkstroke, because Aaron Boone is a terrible manager. Like, if you're gonna pull Cole out, you pull him out after the single, not after he gets the next 2 guys out. He's like, oh, I think that's enough. 8 2/3, a guy on first. Like, Aaron Boone is he's a mental midget, as they say, a moron, an imbecile, an absolute one of the worst baseball minds in baseball. As Gio swings and misses, strike 3, 1 away. No, the Suns did not play good that game. The Suns did not play well at all after the first quarter, Styles. As Didi Gregorius now 0 for 2, swings to a high cutter, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Didi. Fouled back out of play, 0-2. Aaron Boone is an absolute disgrace to the Yankee uniform and a disgrace to baseball. As this is chopped foul, still 0-2. It makes me sick, guys like him. That fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. I can't stand Aaron Boone. I can't stand him. The Yankees would have won 6 more games this year if it wasn't for him. This is chopped to the right side, right into the teeth of the shift. Hernandez from the outfield, grass 2 away. Jerome Driscoll now 1 for 2 with a single back in the 5th. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Styles, first off, you got to remember this team was Joe Girardi's team in 18 and 19, really. Well, 18 at least. The Yankees make the playoffs despite Boone, not because of Aaron Boone. A good manager can give you probably a good 10 to 11 wins a year, or 10 to 11 game swing. At the end of the day, it's the team's going to do what the team's going to do. There's only so much you can do as a manager, despite the talent on the field. Don Mattingly's a very good manager. He doesn't have a lot of talent down in Miami. As Driscoll lines out to end the inning, we go bottom 7, get up and stretch, right? Like, and yeah, 2020 they barely made it, which again, kind of starting to show why Boone is not good. When it's a pressure situation, when you need to pull the right levers, and you need to know what to do as a manager, Boone doesn't know what he's doing. Best manager in baseball, I honestly don't know. Is that sit to the right side, 0-1. Like, Hinch is a good one. Cora's a good one. I'll say it again. Don Mattingly's an underrated manager because he's in Miami. Girardi's a better manager. Again, though, he's doing what he can. That team still needs a bullpen. There's a strike 0-2. Again, you can only do so much with such little talent. And he's got no relievers. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to Duvall. 1 away here in the 7th. Well, maybe he's getting tired, JC. Maybe he shouldn't have hit 35 in the first round. This is grounded over to the left side. Didi there fires the first in time, which is also possibly because of the new format for the relatively new format for the Derby. I've been doing this for a few years, but I do not like the bracket format. Marwin Gonzalez 1 for 2. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. You know what? Kepler's having a great year. You're right. He's doing great this year, Styles. This one hammered on the left field line, slicing foul, 0-2. No, I do not think the Derby is rigged, JC. Luke, I do not agree. I do not think the Bucks in 7. I think the Suns are winning in 5 or 6. This is chopped up the middle and through for a base hit. Frazier will cut it off, and Gonzalez has his second hit of the day. I'm not hating, Luke. I just don't think I don't think the Bucks have the talent to overcome the Suns, especially as the Suns have home court advantage. This is chopped foul quickly, 0-2 to TK. It's not hating. I don't care about either team. I'm a Knicks fan. Is that to the right side for a base hit? I honestly just don't think the Bucks have the talent to overcome the Suns. Darren O'Day now quickly warming for the Yankees after back-to-back 2-out singles. And that brings up Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. That misses low and inside, 1-1. Chases the curveball, 1-2. Tying again, trying to get through the 7th. Little grounder to third. Urshela. Oh, Gio! Tried to barehand it and missed it. Everybody's going to be safe. They're going to give it another hit, but again, this is the 3rd time today the Yankee defense has let them down. And that's going to do it for Tyon. In comes O'Day. Yeah, they didn't give him the error either, Dark Stroke. Yeah, I know, Luke, but the thing is that, like, they beat you 20 twice at their place. So, it's actually been a terrible final so far. None of the 3 games have been close. Landon, that's when the computer wants the computer wants to win as much as possible. Well, that's it. Alonso can't continue. He's been hit by a pitch. There's a strike at the knees to Bogarts. 0-1. Now chops one foul at the plate. 0-2. Swing and a miss, goes fishing on the slider. Strike 3, Bogarts down swinging. Good morning, good afternoon, good night as O'Day continues to be the Yankee best reliever. We go top 8, Yankees and Red Sox tied at 2. It's possible, JC. It's possible. A.J. Pollock 1 for 2 with a double today. Takes one outside, 1-0 from Matt Andriese, who's now in for the top of the 8th. O'Day will likely continue to pitch for the Yankees in the 8th inning. Another pitch just outside, 2-0. Fastball, changeup, curve, cutter, sinker. Be a 2-0 to Pollock. Good curveball, drops it in there. Backdoor curve. 2-1. He needs 5 to tie, JC. So that's foul back out of play. 2-2. He gets into a groove. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to stop him. Swing and a miss on a pitch that gets away from Hedges. He will fire to first to get Pollock and complete the strikeout, 1 away. Yeah. Alonso repeats. Alonso repeats his champion again. Yep. There you go. What a shame. As LeMahieu 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored, takes him at the belt 0-1. No, me too. Me too, Big. Me too. I think everybody who's not a Mets fan was rooting for Mancini. It's a better story for baseball. So that's fouled back out of play. Just missed that, did LeMahieu. That was the pitch to hit. This is fouled back out of play. 0-2. Well, it's good for Alonso. At least he'll win something this year because it's not like the Mets are getting any further than the first round of the playoffs. As LeMahieu smacks this to the right side, Hernandez is there. Will fire to first, 2 away. Mike Tauchman, 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. Tied this game up. This one skied to center. Deep up playable. Renfroe is there. Will make the catch, and we go bottom 8. Still tied at 2. Well, I think it's not even the Suns, Luke. I think they want Chris Paul to win specifically, right? It's one of the all-time greats. This is probably by far his best chance to get one. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1 to Miguel Rojas. This is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Like, that's why I'm rooting for the Suns. Like, I don't care. Again, I don't care about either team. I'm rooting for the Suns for Chris Paul. As Didi Martinez 0 for 3. Chops this to first. Driscoll there will take it himself. 2 away. I still think it's going to be whoever comes away from the National League West, Big. Like, as there's a strike to Devers, 0-1. I mean, when it doesn't matter, Landon Alonso's the best power hitter in the league, sure. Like, all this exhibition garbage, like... It's good to see him do well when it doesn't matter, as this is going to be foul. Now this one up the middle and through for a base hit. Cut off there by Hicks. Devers, oh, he's going for 2, and Hicks' throw, he double clutched. Not in time. Another bad tag by Didi. Yeah, home runs that don't count, Styles. Home runs that don't matter. Like, this one skied to deep center field. Hicks settling under it. Everybody hold your breath. He makes the catch to end the 8th. Like, it's an exhibition. It don't matter. I'm not saying he doesn't have power. Oh, my gosh. It's a lot easier to hit BP fastballs than it is 98 mile-an-hour cutters in the middle of the 7th inning or something, guys. As Aaron Hicks, actually, he needed 30, Big, because Salvador Perez had 28 in the first round. Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, at this point, let's just, like, do T-ball for the home run derby. It'll be an 0-2. Fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. The home run derby, the all-star game, they're all just pointless exhibitions. They don't matter. As this is skied towards left field and deep. Martinez going back, looking up. It is off the top of the wall. Hicks is rounding second. He's going for third. He is in there with a leadoff triple in the top of the ninth. His fourth of the year. Yeah, we're not saying... Yeah, see, I don't think they're fun to watch, Luke, because I think it's mostly commercials. That's why I had it on the background. Red Sox bring the infield in. Real Muto now up at the plate, 0 for 3. Hammers one to center field and deep. Renfroe is there. He will make the catch. Hicks will tag. Here is Renfroe's throw. It's up the line, and the Yankees take a 3-2 lead here in the top of the ninth inning. And that's why I don't typically watch the All-Star game in any sport anymore, Styles. Like, I have better things to do. It's Adam Frazier now up at the plate. That's why we talked about this on the podcast this week. You guys will hear us talk about this. This is a deep fly ball to center field, again, near the Bermuda Triangle. 2 away. Is basketball is talking about getting rid of the All-Star game and doing a mid-season tournament that's worth money for the players and draft picks for the teams. Now, that's something like you get an extra first-round draft pick by winning a mid-season tournament, as this is blooped to right field for another base hit. Gio's second hit of the day. Now, suddenly, we got something.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi.
Pro Bowl is most pointless. Brings up Didi Gregorius, who's 0 for 3. Skies one to right field. Deep but playable. Duvall is there, makes the catch. But the Yankees take the lead. A triple by Hicks, a sac fly by Real Muto as his hitting streak comes to an end. We go bottom 9. Chad Green coming in, a chance to close it out. Chad Green making his 37th appearance of the year, 4-1 out of the pen, a 2.04 ERA, 24 saves, and 28 opportunities. Yeah, nobody likes the NFL Pro Bowl. Nobody. But again, guys, like I said, I think if basketball goes through it, this mid-season tournament kind of thing, I think that could be like a week off, and you do a week worth of games for these tournaments. Or whatever, I'm all for that. I think that's a great idea. Because then it means something again. Games that don't go towards winning a championship don't matter to me. No, that's very true, Landon, but that's the thing. The problem is, you gotta remember, one of the biggest problems with the NBA is a lack of parity. Right? I mean, this year is the exception, but typically it's wherever LeBron is and wherever the other couple superstars are. Durant, Harden, swinging a missed arrow and one to Renfroe, who homered earlier today. Right? You give a bad team suddenly extra draft picks, that could be a big deal. That misses outside 1 and 2. Right? The best teams at the break are rewarded with time off. The worst teams are playing for draft picks. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Real Muto will throw to first to complete the play. 1 away here in the ninth. Green looking for save number 25 on the year. As Marwin Gonzalez, 2 for 3, a double, a single, and a run scored. He will lead things off. Takes one a little low, 1-0. Yeah, you have the super teams, Luke. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I hate to say that, but, I mean, you still had to beat them, but I don't think the Nets lose that series if Irving is healthy. It's the truth. Be a 1-2 now to Gonzalez. Inside, 2-2. Fouled off at the plate, still 2-2. We get 2-2 from Green inside, 3-2. As Hunter gets a dab. Sorry, I didn't see that for a second there. The 3-2 to Gonzalez. In low and in the dirt, ball 4, and that brings up the ever-dangerous Kike Hernandez. So what do you throw to Kike here? That misses high, 1-0. Green looks a little rough around the edges tonight. Hasn't pitched in a few days. This is chopped to third. This could be it. Gio to second for 1. On the first, it's an around the horn. 5-4-3, game-ending double play. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Tyon goes 6 2/3, gives up only 2 runs. O'Day gets the win in relief. Chad Green the save as the Yankees come back to take one from their hated rival Red Sox. 3-2. Yeah, I think that's the thing, right, Landon? I think like having a 16-team like tournament or something, like for the teams, the worst teams in the league. You want to see my depth chart? Yeah, all right. So Mike Tauchman, the big bomb that got the Yankees on the board. O'Day, again, an absolutely stellar in relief. Andriese, not terrible, but gives up the go-ahead run, and then Green comes in and closes the door in the ninth. Let's see. The Rangers have offered us Carl Chester, 23 years old. Not a lot of potential for Nick Nelson. Of course, relief pitcher. No, I think they're getting the better end of that deal. Sorry, Texas. All right. Save the game real quick. Oh, Odom's got a dab too. Didn't see it there, buddy. Sorry. So let's see. What is it? Depth chart. So what do you want to see, Odom's, about the depth chart? How far do you want to go? Supposedly, Devi Garcia is going to be a 93 in 4 years. Dark Stroke, I don't care. They're all friendlies. They don't matter. They're games that don't matter. They're warm-ups for Team USA. Let me know when the Olympics actually start and these games actually matter. Also, Team Nigeria is not bad on paper. Yeah, like... They're just warm-ups for these guys, like, yeah. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Got a good future. Good future with a lot of these kids. So, yeah, it's like a big old warm-ups. It's just warm-ups all around. Yeah, I guess that's what they're predicting. So, yay, that would be great. All right, so advanced day. Here we go. So Jordan Yamamoto against Jordan Montgomery. Yankees trying to at least split this 4-game series with the Red Sox. Montgomery 10-3 at 2.98. Yamamoto 0-2 since being traded from the Mets with a 4.60. Now see, why is he still ice cold? That was a good start for him. 6 2/3, 2 runs. Come on. O'Day could go again. He didn't throw a lot of pitches in that inning and a third. Let's see. Yamamoto. Get Driscoll day off. Ford will start. Dominguez. Dominguez will hit for Pollock. And actually, Hicks will DH. Dominguez will play center. Pollock will get a day off, even though he doesn't really need it too much. Let's give Tyler Wade a day at second base. Keep DJ fresh. And actually, we'll have Dominguez bat leadoff because of that. So Dominguez, Judge. We're going to have Hicks bat third. Then Ford, Real Muto. Oh, actually, we got more righties than lefties in the lineup. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to have Ford bat third. How about that? Then we'll have Hicks bat cleanup. I don't like all those lefties in a row. What's up, Peter? How's it going, buddy? Dark Stroke, they could get as many as 10 wins or as few as 5. I honestly don't know. I don't know how Danny Dumpster Fire is going to play. I don't know. I cannot predict this team whatsoever. So, LeMahieu will get the day off. You got a day off tomorrow for the Yankees as well. Like I said, Landon, they could go 5-12 or 10-7. Honestly, I honestly don't know. If Danny Dumpster Fire makes a Josh Allen-like leap from year 2 to 3, and he stays healthy, and the offensive line performs better than it should, they could win. They could surprise some folks. But I'm honestly, because of that, probably expect like 8-9. We'll see what happens, Darkstroke. We'll see if Galladay can stay healthy. The Giants, everybody in the Giants are injury prone. As Jason Dominguez will lead things off here against Jordan Yamamoto. 282, 4 homers, 14 RBIs for the Rook. Playing in center field today. Giving Hicks a half day off. Takes one outside, 1-0. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Darkstroke. I could see that too. 8-9, 9-8. Like, is this his foul back out of play? 1-1. Yamamoto, fastball, cutter, slider, curveball pitcher. Dominguez has great speed. Only a second time leading off this year. Hammers one on the right field line, foul, 1-2. The Giants have a top 10 defense. They finished 9th last year. As Dominguez gets a hold of one, wraps it towards deep right field. This one is over Duvall's head and into the stands. They got lucky. His third double of the year. That would have been a triple if it stayed in the park. But Dominguez leads the game off with a double, and that brings up Aaron Judge now, who's hitting 303. What's up, Hoop? How's it going? So Dominguez off a second. Judge chases a low slider out in front of it. 0-1. Tried to hang back for as long as he could. Wants to try and punch it through the right side. At least get Dominguez the third. Now chases a high cutter. 0-2. Judge having a pretty good series up here in Fenway. Just got a piece of that slider. Still 0-2. Yeah, pretty much, Landon. That's why I don't understand. I don't know what's gonna happen. I wish I could predict it. As Judge to deep right, caught by Duvall. Dominguez will tag. Duvall is a good arm, but it's a little offline. Dominguez too fast anyway as he goes to third. Oh, nice, Hoop. Nice. As we look at the Yankee lineup, we saw Dominguez double, then Judge fly out. Brings up Mike Ford, followed by Aaron Hicks, Didi Gregorius, JT Real Muto, Adam Frazier in left, Gio Urshela at third, and Tyler Wade batting 9th and playing second. Yeah, Landon, they'll probably, or have to, yeah, Darkstroke, he did fine. I mean, he went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, but the ball he hit at 107 miles an hour right at the third baseman. So he did get robbed of a hit. Kid's only 17, man, or 18. Like, this will be a 1-0 to Ford. Hammered to right field. This one is deep. Duvall will make the catch. Dominguez will tag. The throw again is up the line, and the Yankees manufacture a run here in the first. It is their first time scoring first in this series against Boston, as they go up 1-0 here in the top of the first. double and a couple of sac flies. Good job by Mike Ford to get the job done. That brings up Aaron Hicks hitting 365. Fouls one off to the left side, 0-1. Yeah, he hit a bullet, though, Darkstrokey. I mean, it was 107 miles an hour off the bat. Like, that happens sometimes. It'll be an 0-1 to Hicks. Hammered towards left center field. Fairly deep up playable. Renfroe is there. Will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Yankees score. We go bottom one, already up, 1-0. Yeah, Griffin. I think it's Smith desperately trying to be edgy and controversial and to get ratings. But honestly, I think honestly I'm just so done with him. As Montgomery making his 20th start of the year, a 10-3 record, a 2.98 ERA. Yeah, nobody's worried about him, Hoop State. Nobody's worried about it. It's the futures game, Darkstroke. He's facing the best of the best. It's his, what, 10th game with at-bats, as there's a strike to Rojas, 0-1. Basically, I'll say Landon, it's not terrible. Like, it's not. He didn't say anything like any slur. Basically, Stephen A. Smith just said that Ohtani should not be the face of baseball because he needs a translator in order to speak to the press. Basically, making fun of Ohtani because he only speaks Japanese because he's a Japanese player. So, yeah, what he said was terrible. Stephen A. Smith is terrible, as this is back up the middle. Base hit. I shouldn't say it. Just shame. The one time I worked with Steven a little bit. He's not a bad guy. His character, the character he plays on air, is a bad guy. And like that's the it's. I think he went a little too far. As that was right down the middle of the plate. Rojas made Montgomery pay as Galvis now fouls back into play. 0-1. Yeah, I mean he probably should for this Darkstroke. This is chop foul at the plate. 0-2. This one, little dribbler in front of the mound. Tough play. Montgomery will field, go to first. Just get Galvis for the out. As going to second is Rojas. One away here, though, in the first. So the Red Sox starting lineup, Rojas at short, Galvis at third. Martinez in left, Bogarts to DH, Duvall in right, Dahlbeck back at first. Renfroe in center, Vasquez behind the plate, and Marwin Gonzalez at second base. Why won't they fire him, Darkstroke? No, exactly, Hoop. I think that's also the thing. Like it's a mess. He made a mess. 0-1 to JD Martinez, swinging and a miss. 0-2. Yeah, Montreal crazy home run derby. I was rooting for Mancini, but Alonso defends as this is chopped to first. Ford is there, will take it himself. So 2 away. As going to third is Rojas. No, it was. He was stupid. It was a stupid thing for him to say. There's no denying that. As now Bogarts takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. As now this one skied to center. Dominguez is there. He will settle under it and make the catch. And so despite Rojas getting the third, Montgomery works out of the mini jam. We go top 2. Yankees up 1-0. Maybe Darkstroke, maybe. I don't really think there's that many people, though. I mean, I don't think there's that many people that would jump ship on this one. Problem is would be if Fox signed him afterwards. As Didi Gregorius hitting 303, 27 homers, 62 RBIs. The first take is a mediocre show to begin with, as this one's popped fouled on the left field line, 0-1. Didi really struggling lately at the plate, down to 303. Takes one inside, 1-1. Yeah, Hoop State. I mean, I think there's a. I think Fox needs some help too. I like Shannon Sharp. Can't stand Skip Bayless. It's be a 1-2 to Didi. Foul back out of play. Still 1-2. Yeah, everybody hates Skip. The 1-2, hammered foul, still 1-2. Didi making Yamamoto work a little bit. Oh, yeah, I mean, the football crew at Fox is terrific. As Didi chops this to the right side, Dahlbeck there will take it himself and win the race to the bag, 1 away. We look at the Red Sox defense now. J.D. Martinez in left, Renfroe in center, Duvall in right. Galvis at third, Miguel Rojas at short, Marwin Gonzalez at second, Bobby Dahlbeck at first, and Christian Vasquez behind the plate. As JT Realmuto comes up to the plate now. 351 average, 34 homers, 62 RBIs at the game-winning sac fly in yesterday's ball game. First pitch from Yamamoto, swing and a miss on a high fastball on 1. Nick Swisher is great, Hoop State, yeah. Landon, that's interesting. I mean, I honestly, I'd have to look at the schedules and break everything down, honestly. I haven't done that yet because I usually wait for at least preseason to start doing that. So swung on a miss there, 1-2 to JT. The 1-2 chopped to third. Galvis there fires the first in time, 2 away. Out in front of that hanging curveball. Good pitch to hit, but just pulled it. That brings up Adam Frazier now. 18 homers, 40 RBIs, a 284 average. Max is a good guy, Darkstroke. Yes, Max is a good guy. Swing and miss their own 1. He's sometimes, I'll admit this, he's sometimes a bit full of himself, but he is a good guy overall. The 0-1 to Adam, just outside. He was kind of at 1 apiece. And we all, of course, hate Joe Buck. As this one fouled back out of play, 1-2. That just things we put out there all the time talking about television broadcasters. Joe Buck is the worst. The 1-2 outside, 2-2 to Adam Frazier. This one high now, count full. Gio Urshela on deck, had a couple base hits in yesterday's game. The 3-2. Oh, called strike 3 on the outside corner. Frazier can't believe it. One of those 50-50 calls that hits the outside black. The umpire gave it to Yamamoto. We go bottom 2, 1-0 Yankees.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
I mean, Hoop, it's going to suck for a team that has an early bye. Yeah, I mean, as Duvall leads off here, I mean, it's... I get it. They're trying to have more games matter. I don't know, Montreal. I don't think enough people watch the home run derby for it to matter that much. As that's a strike 0-2. I think honestly, if you're watching the home run derby, you're probably only the hardcore of the hardcore, as is. As that's in the dirt 1-2. And I think that personally, I'm not a huge. I like that they've sped it up. The 4-minute rounds were way too much, but there's way too many breaks still, and I think that. There's way too many commercials. Like, I get these guys need a break, but, like, it's tough to watch sometimes. It's super slow. As Don gets a dab. Yeah, exactly, and Peter, Manfred will find some way to ruin it again anyway. So, be a 3-2 to Duvall. Swing and a miss, chases an outside changeup, 1 away. Montgomery got away with 1 there, his first K of the day. I heard, Landon, yeah, they're going to hold on to the Washington football team moniker for 1 more year, but it does sound like they've chosen something for the year after. As that misses just outside, 1-0. Yeah, Peter, I had it on in the background. I was doing other stuff. Exactly. I completely agree. It is the home run derby has gotten too slow so they could fill it with stupid commercials. That's going to be a 2-1 to Dahlbeck. I can tell you all about the new BMW interior. This is lined right to first. Mike Ford there, 2 away. Nice play by Mike. That brings up Hunter Renfroe now. 8 homers, 14 RBIs, a $183. Hits the Yankees well. This is chop foul, 0-1. Yeah, that's fair, Hoop State. I've heard people saying to just stick with it, but I want them to be called something. Because, Landon, the old Washington name is a racist slur. That's why it's a racist slur against Native Americans. And exactly, Peter, it sounds like a football club, a soccer club. So I'm happy to see that they will get a logo again next year. Excuse me, 2-2 for Renfroe. That's low, 3-2. Vasquez on deck. Not Montgomery's best inning of work. But he got a 1-2-3. Renfroe down looking on the changeup. Seems to be Montgomery's best pitch today as we go top third. Still 1-0 Yankees. Not all of them dark stroke. Not all of them were okay with it. Yeah, Hoop State, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Just got to see what happens as Gio Urshela, 23 homers, 52 RBIs, a 310 average. All right, Landon, have fun with a triple header, buddy. Holy cow, this has popped up to shallow right. Coming on, it's actually going out and making the catches Gonzalez in front of Duvall for the first out of the inning. That brings up Tyler Wade, hitting .245 with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. First pitch to Wade, good cutter, came back out the outside part of the plate. 0-1. The 0-1 to Wade, popped it up. Just got underneath the hanging curveball. Good pitch to hit. Just missed it. Duvall will make the catch for the second out of the inning. Yeah, Peter, I've heard a bunch of different rumors, which is why for the Washington football team, which is why I'm just wait and see. I'm taking a wait and see approach. Yeah. As Dominguez 1 for 1 with a double, and thus far the only run scored in the game. The first pitch from Yamamoto. Swing and a miss on a curveball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Hammered foul, 0-2. So outside that double by Dominguez in the first, nothing really else doing for the Yankees as he hits another one hard, but right at Gonzalez at second on a hop, throws the first. And that'll end the inning. We go bottom third, still 1-0. Yankees holding on, nursing that 1-run lead. Leading things off is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Montgomery's 30th pitch of the day is a strike, 0-1. Vasquez 6 for 13 with a home run in his career against Montgomery. This one will be an out, though, as it's grounded to Didi. Fires the first, 1 away. That brings up Marwin Gonzalez, hitting .255, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. I think a pretty nice series overall against the Yankees, so he gets another start today. Gives Kike Hernandez the day off. 1 for 7 in his career against Montgomery. He takes one outside, 1-0. Now 2-0 is Montgomery just kind of not following through too much here. The wind is carrying today here in Fenway. That misses low, 3-0. Rojas on deck. There's a strike with the fastball, 3-1. Now swing and a miss on a changeup. The bottom fell out of it, 3-2. Good pitch there from Montgomery. The payoff pitch now. Chop to third. Gio is there. He will fire to first. Oh, it pulls Ford off the bag, and the Yankee defense continues to struggle here in Boston. As that brings up Miguel Rojas, who singled in his first at-bat. There goes Gonzalez. Real Muto's throw is not in time. A better throw would have had him. It was just too wide of second. Gonzalez, it was a hit and run. It was not the best pitch to throw on, but a better throw gets him. Gonzalez just beats Wade's tag. So it'll be a 0-1 now to Rojas, who was swinging on the hit and run, and lines this to left field. It's a base hit. Oh, and it gets by Frazier. Adam Frazier was thinking of coming home with it, and it went right by his glove. That should go as a double and an error and or a single and an error and an RBI. Nope, they give him a double. So Rojas hurts the Yankees again. That brings up Galvis now, who's 0 for 1, and we are tied at 1. The 0-1 back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to wave him home. Dominguez's throw is in time. What a throw by the rookie, Jason Dominguez, from center field on a hop to Real Muto to gun down Rojas. trying to score the go-ahead run for Boston. Good tag by JT, just gets him. Now that brings up JD Martinez, who's 0 for 1. Takes one low, 1-0. Another one low, 2-0. This is hammered foul, 2-1. Out in front of that fastball. 3-1. Montgomery really struggling here, finding the zone this inning, as that's low and in the dirt, ball 4. I can't believe they're upgrading the Witcher again. That brings up Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. Hammers one down the left field line. It's going to be off the wall. Frazier will misplay it. 2 runs will score. It's 3-1 Red Sox. And just like the Yankees took 3 of 4 from Boston at the stadium, it looks like the Red Sox are ready to take 3 of 4 from the Yankees. That misses outside to Duvall, 1-0. This is grounded foul, 1-1. Montgomery just having trouble locating all his pitches. Red Sox are chasing all next to nothing. There's a strike, 2-2 to Duvall. And goodbye, baseball. Duvall turns on a cutter and says, see you later. It's 5-1 Red Sox. Duvall's 19th of the year. And just like that, again, that was a cutter that was supposed to be in on the hands. Stayed over the middle of the plate. And Montgomery just does not have it today. Yeah, but why would you buy the Witcher for a 3rd generation? I just don't understand, Darkstroke. Like, it's the same thing with GTA 5. Why is Rockstar doing it again? This is hammered foul, 1-2. Chop foul, still 1-2. I did not see what happened, Don. What happened with James Bradbury? Yep, Ashton Lill. So it looks like the Yankees going to drop 3 of 4 here in Fenway. This is hammered to left, and Montgomery cannot get out of the 3rd. Mills already threw a lot of innings earlier in the series. Yes, I did play Red Dead 2. Overrated. Extremely overrated. That's outside 1-0. Well, no, because the last game CD Projekt Red made was terrible. It was called Cyberpunk. And there it goes, a hanging curveball. Goodbye, baseball. It's 7-1 Boston. No, Don, don't say. Jordan Montgomery's fine. He's just having a bad start. It happens. It happens. But unfortunately, could not get out of this inning. Yeah, he's tired. I really want to get him through the 3rd. As the Red Sox have batted around here. No, Red Dead 2 to me was horribly overrated. Horribly overrated. Like any prequel, it's like, you know what has to happen. I'm pitching on Hall of Fame, Don. I'm pitching on Hall of Fame. Montgomery was 10-3 coming into this start. There's a strike to Marwin Gonzalez, 0-1. And again, this inning went awry when Gonzalez stole 2nd. If he gets thrown out, this whole inning is different. This is finally rolled over to short. Didi charges, fires the 1st in time. But the Red Sox score 7 in the 3rd. So we go top 4 here in Boston. Yeah, see, Mills is my long reliever typically, but he's tired. Yeah, Darkstroke, newsflash. The guy who plays Red Dead in Red Dead 2, he dies. He dies in every ending. Like, he has to die. Like, that's the point of the game. Red Dead 1 was a better game than Red Dead 2. That's 1-1 now to Aaron Judge. That misses inside, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 to Judge. Smack foul, 2-2. It's like Black Widow. I know she's not gonna die in the end because I know when she dies in the movies. This is fouled off on the right field line, still 2-2. And also, were there multiple endings in Red Dead? I mean, it wasn't like a huge difference. There weren't a lot of big differences in Red Dead 2. That's one and missed, one away here in the top of the fourth. First pitch to Mike Ford, who has an RBI sac fly tonight. Swings and misses there, 0-1. Anyway, Red Dead 2 was good, but it was very overrated. That's one and missed, 0-2. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Black Widow. Dark stroke. So that's foul backing out of play. Still 0-2. All right, Dark stroke, what's your question? As this is hammered to right, this'll dunk in for a base hit. So Mike Ford now with a single here in the top of the fourth. And that brings up Aaron Hicks now. Scored the game-winning run in yesterday's game. Takes one outside, 1-0. Fouled back out of play, 1-1. When Montgomery is on, he's one of the Yankees' best pitchers. When he's not on, well, you saw what happened tonight here in Boston. Just couldn't get that last out of the third. That misses outside, 2-2. Ford at first. Yankees down 7-1. Not really big. I really kind of don't care for any other team in baseball that's not a Yankee. That's not the Yankees. As that swung on and missed, strike 3, 2 away here in the fourth. It's just varying degrees of less hate, right? Actually, the wind is blowing in today. That's even more impressive that the Red Sox have been hitting so many home runs. As that just catches the outside black, 0-1. All-time, Don, or currently? Probably Judge or Voigt currently. Don Mattingly all-time. As Didi hammers one foul, 0-2. Yeah, you know, Dark Stroke, if they do that with variants and alternate timelines, she can't be brought back through the Time Stone because she had to sacrifice herself for the Soul Stone. As this one to deep right will be caught by Duvall to end the fourth. Again, the wind blowing in today. We go bottom four. Montgomery will be pulled, or should be pulled. And in comes Jonathan Loaiza to try and eat some innings. Like, that's the whole thing with Loki. Like, I mean, there might be another Scarlett Johansson somewhere, like, in the timeline, like they did with Gamora and stuff. But I'm telling you right now, they're probably not going to do that because Scarlett Johansson doesn't want to play the character anymore, just like Chris Evans doesn't want to be Captain America anymore, just the way Robert Downey Jr. is tired of being Iron Man. They're done. They're done. SB, stolen bases, Don? That brings up Miguel Rojas, 2 for 2 today. Chops this to second. Wade fires the first, 1 away. Yeah, no, we need home runs, Don. We need home runs. Yeah, no, they're done, dude. That's also why Marvel doesn't want to... They don't want to burn anybody out with these long contracts anymore. They've already said it. They are not going to sign anybody, any actor, to a long-term contract that doesn't want it. As Didi fires the first, 2 away. No, they're going to do Yelena as the new Black Widow. That was the whole purpose of this movie, was to set up Yelena now as the new Black Widow. As JD Martinez pops it up to right, Judge near the line, makes the catch and foul ground, and Loaiza pitches a nice fourth. We go top 5. Yankees down by 6. JT Real Muto, he's 0 for 1. Hammers one on the left field line, foul, 0-1. out in front of that 89-mile-an-hour fastball from Yamamoto. Towards the end of July, as this one hammered to right, fairly deep. Good running catch, though, by Duvall for the first out of the inning as that hung up there for him. That brings up Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Got caught looking on a borderline 3-2 pitch. Swings through a cutter there, 0-1. I don't know if it says it's somewhere. We're towards the end of July. We're after the All-Star break. The 0-1 to Frazier, swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Now this one smacked to left, a good hanger there, and Frazier goes opposite field with it. So a one-out single for Adam Frazier, and that'll bring up Gio Urshela. Gio 0 for 1 today. Hammers one on the left field line, foul, 0-1. Turned on that inside fastball, but just couldn't keep it fair. This one, though, he does, and that's going to be a base hit to left. So back-to-back one-out singles for the Yankees here in the top of the 5th. Red Sox trying to get Yamamoto through 5. And that brings up Tyler Wade now. Wade 0 for 1. Wade, oh, he drops a bunt. It's a beauty. Bare hands by Galvis. It's not in time. And we've got the bases loaded as Tyler Wade drops down a beautiful drag bunt. And that brings up the rookie Dominguez 1 for 2 today with a double. Swing and a miss on an inside slider, 0-1. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, Don. Just like every night, Monday through Friday. The 0-1. Just fouled off at the plate, 0-2. Well, dark stroke, I mean, that's the thing. They've made their money. They want to do other things now. Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout by Yamamoto on Dominguez. 2 away, and that brings up Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. So, tough break there for the kid as Judge chops it to second. That'll be a double play ball anyway. Fires the first, and that'll end the inning as Judge and Dominguez neither can get the job done. We go bottom 5, and that was our chance. This game's basically over. Xander Bogaerts 1 for 2 now with a double. Takes a strike, 0-1.
The designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Strike in the outside corner, 0-2. Loaizaga working quickly here. This is fouled off the plate, still 0-2. Yankees had the bases loaded with 1 out, couldn't even get a single run, and as this is lined right to Mike Ford for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21, Adam.
Marvel? Am I a Marvel fanatic? What do you mean, Don? 0-1. Yeah, I see all the Marvel stuff. I see all the DC, most of the DC stuff too. I mean, I'm wearing a Batman shirt. Jordan Montgomery, Pistachio, he only went 3 innings. His worst start of the season. Just did not have as that misses low, 1-2 to Duvall. So Loaizaga came in the 4th. This is up the middle. Urshela, or Wade there because of the shift. I was like, wait, who's there behind second? 2 away. No, Don, Montgomery was 10-3 with a 2.98 ERA coming into today, but sometimes you just hang a couple curveballs. And unfortunately, he hung like 8 of them. Like, it happens. That's why he's the number 5 starter in the rotation. Tomorrow, Garrett Cole will pitch. And you'll see the difference. Be a 2-1 to Bobby Dahlbeck. This is chopped to the left side. Urshela there. He will fire to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for Loaizaga. We go top 6. Yankees down by 6. 7-1. So Yankees about to lose 3 of 4 to Boston. They took 3 of 4 from them at the stadium. This will make them 7-7 against Boston on the year. Mike Ford 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI sac fly. The only ribby of the day for the Yankees. As he takes one way inside, 1-0. Now, Don, I don't want to lose any game, but sometimes you just don't. Sometimes it just doesn't matter. Sometimes you just don't have the timing. You're not feeling it. That's when I missed 1-1. I mean, you try to win every game as this is popped up to the left. Long run for Martinez. He will not get there. It's off the wall. Mike Ford not fleet of foot, but the throw is offline. And Mike Ford, 2 for 2 with a single, a double, and a sac fly now. I think it's going to slow down a bit, Big. I think it's going to slow down, actually. So that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 2. Fouls off a fastball. 0-1. Kind of not too surprised, but a little surprised Yamamoto's still out there. Yeah, he's going to slow down, I think, in the second half. As that sails outside, 1-1. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the home run derby tonight messed them up. The 1-1 to Hicks, chopped foul to the right side, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 again to Aaron. Hanging curveball, but he missed it. Strike 3. 5th K for Yamamoto, and that brings up Didi Gregorius, who has been ice cold lately. Didi 0 for 2. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Only hitting on veteran, Don. Hitting on veteran. Now this one chopped to the right side. Dahlbeck there. Flips to Yamamoto covering. Ford goes to third. But 2 away here now in the top of the 6th. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. Chases one in the dirt. 0-1. And yes, I am the one playing this. I am playing. Like I said, some days you're just feeling it, just some days you're not. As JT fouls it back and out of play, 0-2. Be an 0-2 to JT, way outside. Ford will stay put at third. He is slow. He would have been gunned down easily there. Yes, Don. Yes, Hicks is actually, funny enough, my best player in the game. Go figure. The 1-2 to Realmuto checks his swing. 2-2 on the low slider. Nope, we're done after this, Big. This one chopped to the left side. Nice play by Galvis. He'll fire to first in time. And again, the Yankees get runners to third. They get runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs, but do not score. That brings up Hunter Renfroe now, 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. The lead off the bottom of the 6th. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1 as Loizaga trying to go 3 innings for the Yankees. Trying not to burn out the whole bullpen. There's another strike, 0-2. Stanton, Sanchez, and Chapman. Thrilled to get rid of them. Thrilled. Still am as goodbye baseball. Renfroe gets another. A fastball that went right down Broadway. His 10th of the year. His 6th against the Yankees this year. It's 8-1 Boston. I mean, I like Hicks in the game. There's a strike, 0-1. Voit, unfortunately, Don, is hurt until September in my game. There's a strike now to Vasquez, 0-2. And now this one smacked to right. Judge will make the catch. 1 away. But yeah, Don, if I was the Yankee GM, I would get rid of as much of this current team as humanly possible. It's Gonzalez, 0 for 2. Reached on an error. I think, or a walk, I can't remember. That misses outside, 1-1. This is chop foul, 1-2. It's random, Don. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Voit was running to second on a double, and then a thing propped up said, Luke Voit blew out his knee. He tore some cartilage. He'll be out for 2 months. Just random. It's a random number generator. Miguel Rojas, 2 for 3, pops it up. Shallow right center. Wade will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Red Sox get another. Hunter Renfroe, 2nd of the day. Yankees now down 8-1. Alec Mills, who pitched a couple nights ago, he'll come in to try and get the last 6 outs here because there's not going to be a bottom of the ninth. I'm going to say that right now. It's Adam Frazier, 1 for 2 with a single. Yamamoto doing the same, kind of trying to save the Red Sox pen as that misses high, 1-0. Now Ottavino and Hernandez warming just in case. The 1-0 inside, 2-0 to Adam Frazier. He traded Clint Frazier to Chicago. As Adam Frazier gets a hold of one to deep right, but Duvall is there, will make the catch just shy of the line near the pesky pole, 1 away. As Gio Urshela now 1 for 2 with a single. He's up at the plate. As Gio gets a hold of one. This one to deep left field. It is gone! Goodbye, baseball. His 24th of the year. And just like that, it's 8-2 Boston. They're still not coming back. But a good shot there by Gio. Hopefully that'll snap him out of the slump that he's been in lately. He's had a really good series here at Fenway, actually. That is a good sign for the Yankees. So that brings up Tyler Wade, who's 1 for 2 with a bunt single.
The batter number 14, second base.
Fouls one off at the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 to Wade. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-2. That sails outside, 1-2. Now 2-2 as Wade takes one high and inside, making Yamamoto work. This is definitely his last inning as he's up to 86 pitches now. He looks gassed as this one smacked towards left center field, deep but playable. Renfroe is there. Been seeing that a lot this whole series. The Yankees have hit the ball very, very well, but Renfroe running a lot down in center field. That's the second out of the inning. And that brings up Jason Dominguez 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. First pitch to him is way outside, 1-0. Yes, Don, I have played every game in franchise thus far, as that's through the right side for a base hit. So Dominguez now 2 for 4. Man, wish you could have done that with the bases loaded. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge now, who's 0 for 3. Slider just absolutely disappeared from the barrel of Judge's bat, 0-1. Dominguez off of first. Got a piece of the slider again, does Judge, 0-2. That sails outside. Judge lays off the cutter, 1-2. Now 2-2 as he lays off a high outside slider. Yamamoto gone a little wild this inning. Mills looks like he's ready to go for the 7th. As Judge up the middle with a base hit. Right back through the box. Dominguez will hold at second. Nah, I'm all right, Don. Thank you. And it looks like that's going to do it for Yamamoto. He gets a fist bump from Vasquez. Gives up 2 runs. The 2 runners on base are his responsibility. But that'll do it for him as in comes Joey Wentz. Joey Bag of Donuts, his 20th appearance of the year, 6 for 6 and 6 out of the pen. Long relieving lefty, 5.68 ERA. He will face Mike Ford, 2 for 2, a double, a single, and a sac fly. Ford does not hit lefties well. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1. Smack towards left center field, fairly deep. This one is off the top of the wall. They're going to hold Judge at third. Dominguez will score easily, but it's another double for Mike Ford. And it's now 8-3 Boston as Ford gets his 4th double of the year, his 2nd of the day. Right off the show sign on the top of the monster. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 3, batting from the right side of the plate for the first time tonight. Takes one low and in, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good changeup there from Wentz out in front of it. Fastball, curveball, changeup pitcher basically is Wentz. This will be a 1-1. The 1-1. Ooh, a hanging curveball fouled off. Just missed it, did Hicks. 1-2. That was the pitch. This one chopped to the right side, and that should do it. The flip to Wentz covering, and we go bottom 7. Gavin stretch. Yankees down 8-3. Don, I've done this the whole season. I'm not changing. The difficulty's fine where it is. It's fine. I'm not here trying to win every game. I want to win every game, but like, if I wanted to win, just win, I'd have everything at rookie, and that's not very entertaining for anybody. It's at least competitive this way, as Alec Mills making his 11th appearance of the year. Acquired for a couple of AAA relievers from the Chicago Cubs. Can't please everybody. Some people want to see more runs. Some people want to see more pitching. Some people want higher difficulty. Some people want lower difficulty. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not changing it. So Yankees hope Mills can get at the last 6 outs here to try and get out of Boston as is. There's a strike to Galvis, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. Chops that one foul, 1-2. Now curveball hung it a bit. That's going to go opposite field for a base hit. Frazier will cut it off. As that brings up J.D. Martinez now. Oof. The umpire called that a ball, but it sure looked like a strike to me. 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, you're right, Darkstroke. Chapman could have had more blown saves. As that's fouled off the plate, 1-2. I hope they trade him. I hope they trade him, Darkstroke. As this one hammered to right, but right at Judge. He will make the catch. He'll throw behind Galvis just to get him back there. 1 away. That brings up Bogarts, who's 1 for 3 with a double. Couple RBIs, a run scored. Did not realize the runner was throwing to go into second. So it's a stolen base for Galvis on the swing and a miss there. I thought he had fouled it off or something. So 0-1 on the swing and a miss by Bogarts. This is chopped to the left side. Didi there. He'll fire to first. 2 away. I hope so, Darkstroke. I hate a roll this Chapman, as that brings up Adam Duvall. He hit a home run earlier. Fouls one off at the plate. 0-1. Fouls off another. 0-2. Honestly, I don't think so, Pistachio. I think because they're, especially I know Story is a free agent at the end of the year. Why trade for somebody when you're not going to make the playoffs anyway? Swing and a miss on the slider. Strike 3. Mills gets out of a mini jam. We go top 8. Yankees still down 8-3. It's like Story's I would sign Story as a free agent and trade Torres. Yeah, because Chapman is garbage. Darkstroke, he's always been garbage. Actually, speaking of ERAs, now I'm curious. Montgomery's, all of those runs by that can't be true. Supposedly, all of those runs are unearned because of the error by Urshela. That would be funny. Could you imagine all 7 runs are unearned? As that brings up Didi Gregorius against Joey Wentz, still in there. Didi up the middle and through for a base hit. He beats the shift on that single. Exactly, Big. He's washed up. Or at least he needs a change of scenery. As now JT Real Muto, he's 0 for 3. Takes a hanging curveball for a strike 0-1. Don, we've made our trades. We're not making any more trades. I'm good with this team. We're 50 games over 500. As JT Realmuto skies one to deep right field. Duvall going back and makes the running grab. Again, the wind blowing in today. Again, if you wonder if there was even no wind, that would have carried out of here. Dark stroke, he's always sucked. He's always sucked. That's the thing. Except for when he was in Cincinnati. Adam Frazier 1 for 3 with a single. Fouls one off here, 0-1. Duvall, a nice running grab there. Now Frazier fouls one off to the left side, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Adam Frazier. Inside, 1-2. Vasquez blocks it nicely, keeps Didi at first. Again, just like game one, Yankees had a lot of hits this series, but not a lot of runs to show for it. Just couldn't get the big hit when they needed to. Swing and a miss, strike 3-2. I already made trades for Caratini as a backup catcher and for A.J. Pollock, who just isn't starting today, as another outfielder, Don. I already made my trades. I made plenty of trades, trust me. Gio Urshela 2 for 3 with a single and a home run, and Gio might have got another. This one to deep left field. It's off the top of the wall. They're going to try and get Urshela at second, and he is out at second. Oh, goodness. Martinez played it perfectly. That ball just seemed to die off the wall. Martinez plays it perfect, and we go bottom 8. Yankees still down by 5. Brings up Bobby Dahlbeck, who's 1 for 3. Skies this to center. Dominguez is there. He'll settle under it and make the catch the first out of the inning. Hunter Renfroe now 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Has been a Yankee killer all year long. That misses high 1-0. I got Luis Castillo as my number 2 starter now. I made plenty of trades. I got Adam Frazier, as that's a strike at the knees, 1-1. Like, trades, I've made plenty of trades. Alec Mills, another guy I traded for in the pen. Long reliever, spot starter. Swing and a miss there, too. Not to mention what I did with the minors. Like, anyway, it'd be a 2-2. This chop foul, still 2-2. That misses outside. 3-2. Vasquez on deck. Well, Don, I guess I just can't make you happy, huh, buddy? Be a 3-2 to Renfroe. Still the first year, Big. Still the first year. This one chopped to the right side. Ford is there because of the shift. Fires the first. Mills covering in time, 2 away. That brings up Christian Vasquez, who's 1 for 3 with a single. There's a strike 0-1. That name Hunter Renfroe, Christian Vasquez, Alec Mills, Mike Ford. Who you talking about, Don? The 0-2 now to Vasquez. Skied to right. Judge is there. Spun around, finds it, catches it, ends the 8th. Big. Dark stroke? Yeah, I'm not saying the full name. So that brings up Tyler Wade, 1 for 3. I don't have to say anybody's full name. I don't have to recognize anybody in chat either, Don. As this is back up the middle, and oh, nice play there at second by Gonzalez, but Wade will beat it out for an infield single. So now that brings up Dominguez, 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Wade off of first. Ooh, just misses low, says the umpire, but looks like a strike to me, 1-0. It's okay, Big. All right. As Dominguez skies one to center, And Renfroe will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Aaron Judge now 1 for 4 with a single in his last at-bat. A little broken bat blooper caught there by Dahlbeck at first for the second out of the inning. That was a good pitch to hit, and Judge just got sawed off on it. Now that brings up Mike Ford, 3 for 3 with 2 doubles, a single, 2 RBIs, and the sack, one with a sac fly. It's the last hope for the Yankees. This is hammered right at Dahlbeck, who makes the catch to end the inning, and the Red Sox win the series 3-1. The Yankees here have a little bit of a tough streak after winning 5 of 6 out of the All-Star game and 8 of 9 total. They've now lost 3 of 4 to Boston. They'll have a day off tomorrow as Yamamoto improves to 1-2. Montgomery drops to 10-4. Yeah, I was going to say those runs should all be earned. Renfroe, your player of the game. Yamamoto the win. Yankees out-hit the Red Sox, but just couldn't get them together. So, tough night for the Yankees. Oh, we got a pack will open up. So, oh yeah, no, it looks like they didn't give Montgomery those are not earned runs. They're saying it looks like they're all unearned. So tomorrow, we head to Tampa Bay. That'll be tomorrow. Glasnow versus Cole. That should be a good one. I want to take a look at that again. Oh, no. Yeah, all those runs, because of the Gio Urshela error, were unearned that Montgomery gave up. His ERA actually went down. His ERA is still only 2.91, which, funny enough, is second amongst Yankee starters, only behind Garrett Cole. And actually, he lost being frozen now. So, but he took the loss. Credit hit to Jonathan Loaizaga, too. Jonathan Loaizaga going 3 innings, his longest outing of the year. And Alec Mills, a couple of innings in relief. Again. No, tomorrow, Tampa Bay, 2 games against Tampa. And then Wednesday will be Tampa and Miami. So tomorrow, 2 games against Tampa. And then Tampa and Miami, in Miami, so interleague play. And then Thursday it'll be Miami, last 2 games in Miami. And then Friday we'll wrap the week up against Baltimore back at Yankee Stadium. So that's what to expect. Yeah, we had a good run there. Well, these 2, we should have won. We should have won these 2 games, the Castillo and the Severino game. And then, what, you think I'm going to play 4 games tomorrow, Darkstroke? You're lucky. You get 2. You get 2. Rarely you get 3, but tonight you get 2. 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow. My voice is still bothering me. I don't want to strain it more than I have to, especially after this weekend. We get it yelling for Italy, yelling at the Dodgers game. So, anyway, all right, the pack. I want to open up the pack for you. We're going to open up that pack, see what we got. In real life, yes, Don, he's injured. The show, anybody who's injured at the start of the year, they're not ever injured in the show for whatever reason. So, oh, and here, if some of you wanted to see my team, because again, I don't play a lot of Diamond Dynasty, but look, you got Griffey in center, Alomar at second, Dwight Evans in right, Gold Glove Dwight Evans, Rizzo, signature Rizzo at first, Bo Bichette at short, Grandal behind the plate, Evan Longoria at third, Mickey Mantle in left, and my pitchers, my bench, Corey Seager, Buster Posey, Roberto Clemente, Max Muncy, and Anthony Santander. Rotation, Scherzer, Burns, Darvish, Eovaldi, monthly throwback, and Gossman. Bullpen, Green, Hunter Strickland throwback, Will Smith, Trevor Rosenthal, Andrew Miller, Giovanni Gallegos, Devin Williams, and Ken Giles. Not really, Darkstroke. Not really. But we just got this headliners pack. Let's see what we got here. Take care, Hoop. Have a good one, buddy. All right, Celebration. All right, Garbage. Already got this guy. Pineda. Nope. And, all right, more Garbage. Cool. I'd love to get that O'Day big. Yeah, rotation solid. Bullpen can use some work, but is what it is. But, all right, guys. We're going to call tonight now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Be well. And, yeah, see you tomorrow for Yankees versus Rays. All right? Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Good night. Oh, Don wants to know I have more diamonds on my bench than my lineup. I don't. I don't. But Mantle's staying in left because I don't have a diamond left fielder. Anyway, good night, everybody. Good night. Good night.